what I learned from people on the other side that have passed away, and I learned this just yesterday. We all have insecurities, and mine all my life has been people pleasing. And it comes from fear of other people. It comes from fear, and it's stemmed in that, and rejection and whatnot. So you're afraid of talking to people. You're afraid to confront people or whatever it may be. Well, yesterday, this is what happened to me. I had built this bar for this lady here. I built this for her, and she was really religious. In the end, I found out she's really religious. So it wasn't too bad until I found out she was religious. I'm talking, she doesn't celebrate Easter. She don't celebrate Christmas. I mean, she's one of those deep, non-informed, theological, dead people. I'm sorry, forgive me. But I'm sorry. But she's missing out in life, calls it a pagan. Never mind, I'm not going to get into my theological rhetoric here. But I want to get into what happened to me yesterday when I was on my way to see her. So I woke up in the morning and I was nervous about seeing her because she's kind of critical about my work, and which is a good thing, but in some ways. But anyway, I was afraid to see her. I was afraid of her opinion of my work because I had done 3 jobs for her. I did this one. I did this one. And of course, I did the wine bar, which I just showed you. Anyway, I was going to fix the wine bar yesterday. And she wanted a place to hang her glasses. They hang upside down underneath that X you see in the picture there. And I was going to put that on. And that's all I was going to do. So I had all these things going through my brain about what she was going to say. She didn't like it. Because when I brought it to her, I made it out of, I work with rustic wood. So I made it kind of rustic looking. She thought it would be this way, and I made it this way. And so she already had kind of, I wouldn't call it a negative opinion, but I didn't feel she was satisfied with it. She was very, maybe disappointed in me, which is another one of my videos, if you watch it, that I fear that in my life, that I'm disappointing everybody. So anyway, I'm going there with all this going through my brain, right? I'm going through all this brain, and I'm driving up US 19 in Homosassa Springs. I'm driving up the road, and the spirits came to me, and they said, "Dale, what do you want this to look like?" And I said, "I want it to be smooth and easy. Just go in there and say hi." She's in a pleasant mood, and they teach me, my spirits. We call them you call them whatever you want. your dead parents. You can call them your spirit guides. You can call them whatever you want. But I was going there, and this is where I got the peace. Number one, you to face your fears in life, you got to go to them. You got to go forward. You got to keep moving forward. If there's somebody you got to call today to fix something in your life, or you call them, all right? If there's somebody you got to pay your phone bill, whatever, just pay it, okay? So, never mind. So, I'm sorry, I can get sidetracked real easy because I'm so excited about this. But yesterday, I was driving there, and my spirits told me, "How do you want this to look?" And I said, "I want to go there and have peace, and her husband is going to like it, and she's going to like it. And actually, she's going to love it when I'm done with it." And so she never said she loved this project that I did for her. So we get there, and she has her floor all covered with towels and everything. I was like, okay. She's very meticulous, if you know what I mean. And so this is why I struggle with some of the work I do, because they're very meticulous, and I do rough work. Never mind. You'll see some of my work later if you go to my Facebook. But let me finish the story. I apologize. So I'm going driving, and I'm being encouraged. These guys are telling me, Dale, she's gonna love it. My wife, even before we left, she sat in the chair next to mine, and she says, "Dale, she's gonna love it." And I had this unbelief in me like you wouldn't believe, So I'm like, all right. I didn't accept it. So I said, all right. So I drove there. Anyway, get up there, I'm getting closer and closer, and as I'm getting closer and closer, I'm getting more nervous, And I get there and I walk in the house. I had my tools with me. I had the little rack with me, and I walked in the house, and she wasn't there. So I went over to the piece of work I'm doing for her, and she comes in behind me, and she didn't say anything. She said, "Oh, I like the color." And I thought, okay, cool. So I get up and put it. She was a little iffy. She was wiping everything down, and she was like doing all sorts of crazy stuff, But I just went along with it. I put the rack in. She actually helped me put the rack in. I think she's a perfectionist, so she wanted it right where she wanted it. Of course, I'm good with that. Your customers get what they want. And so put it in, water it in, and then when I was done with it, you know what she said to me? She said that her daughter thought it was amazing. It was beautiful. I thought, okay. And Brian, her husband, thought it was amazing and beautiful. I thought, okay, I was feeling better. But their opinions didn't really matter. It was her opinion that mattered to me. It was her piece. So she really didn't express herself. She really liked it. I'm still doubting it. It's on the inside of me. I'm sure it's on the inside of you sometimes. But what people say, they're saying it just to be good, And then I come home, and I told her before I left, said, put your wine glasses in there and decorate up a little bit, and then send me a picture of it. And she sent me 2 in the end. But it was about 5, 6, 7 o'clock that night. And you know what she said? Dale, we are very, very happy with this. And you do amazing work. Do you know what that did for me? It killed all the lies that are going on inside me. It killed, and it brought in such a peace. I can't put into words what I felt when I read that. I can't imagine my life without listening to the Spirit. I can listen to my wife, because she loves me, and I know she's going to say good things about me, But when my customers said what they said was going to happen, and what my wife said was going to happen, when I have like a team. It's like a team that want to help you. It's like a team out there that want to show you how much you're loved. It's like a team. Some say you have 2, some people say you have 3. If you watch my last videos, you can say that I have 20 to 30 to 40 of these people follow me around because of all the funerals I've done. But the people on the other side have unconditional love for you. The people on the other side know everything about you and still love you just the way you are. The people on the other side are amazed by you. They think you're the apple of God's eye, and you're the apple of their eye. I wish I would have known this stuff when I was younger. But that's my journey. Can you see how people have twisted this around? That talking to the people that passed on or dead or whatever is a bad thing. They take scripture and they twist it around so it's the devil that's doing this. One of the greatest things that I watch when I watch mediums do their work, like Teresa Caputo and Tyler Henry and a few others. You know what the greatest thing is about these people? They bring peace. They bring closure to their customers or their clients' lives. This is the greatest thing that I've learned about people on the other side. They want peace in your life. They care about you more than you care about you. I think it's amazing I didn't just try to get into this stuff. It just happened to me. I thought the pops in my walls and my ceiling were heating up and cooling down when they're not. Those little pops in my ceiling and walls are people coming to visit me. People coming to talk to me. People to come in and share their life with me from their past and where they're at now so they can help me have a better life now. And they want that for you too. They want that for you too. Do you maybe hear voices sometimes? Maybe do you feel like one of your loved ones are around you? They're there. They're always there. Here's a cool picture right here that I saw, that I gathered. It's pretty cool, right? A family gathering and all your other family members are there with you too. I've heard so many stories like that. Oh, so many. And the near-death experiences. And these near-death experiences you can find on this channel and other channels will change your life forever. They're a truth that everybody runs from. But a truth that if you finally grasp it, you'll see that your life is being helped. And they're not just evil ghosts following you around to ruin your life, but they're entities in the spirit across the veil that want to help you have a better life. If you grasp this and turn that religious baloney around in your brain, in your heart, your life will change dramatically. I mean, it'll change dramatically. So much fear will just leave. Because we all are stuck in fear, not love. Okay, not all, I'm sorry. I didn't put you all in the same box. But you right there, you live in fear. You, right there, you live in fear. And what are you in fear of? Nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to be afraid of. All things are possible. You need to step out. You need to live the life that you've always wanted to live. And this is what I'm learning to live in my life. And I am an empath and I love helping people find a better life. You know that I cry when I watch The Voice and the parents that are behind the stage there and their children get 4 chairs or even 1 chair turn? If you ever watched The Voice? The parents cry. And guess who cries with them? Me. Because I want to see people have a good life. I want to see you have a good life. Take this personal today. Take this as these people, they want to share their time with you. Your mother who's passed away, your dad who's passed away. They want you. They have found the truth of life. That it's forever. That it's not stuck in a measly, boring, crazy 70 years, 74 years, or whatever the life expanse is now for a human on earth. There's more. There's more to your life than you ever could hope for. I'm not saying become a medium. I'm not saying, but just know that. They want to help you. This is a good thing. Religion has killed people, hundreds of thousands of people over the last 1,000 years or 500 years that have done this and known this. And they strung them up or burn them at the cross, or burn them at the stake. And crosses too, I guess. Horrible. Because this is a gift they've been trying to give us from the other side for hundreds and hundreds of years. The holistic plants we have out there, they're in our backyards and they can heal us rather than depending on doctors. If you're a doctor today, don't put me down, because you've been taught some stuff that's wrong. You've been taught some stuff that's right too, but I use colloidal silver every day, or just virtually every day. I drink things every day or eat things every day that help my body. Anyway, that's a whole nother series. That's my wife's. My wife's really good at that stuff. There's so many lies out there about our life, and we need to learn the truths. This is part of the Great Awakening across the world today. I am not the only one this is happening to. There are thousands of people that this is happening to. And we are all here, if you don't know about it, to help you. Come on board. Send me a comment. Tell me what you think of this. Maybe it's happening to you and you don't know which way to turn. Maybe you're already a medium and you're talking to guys or girls every day. Come. Join our community and let's help other people. If you're already a medium, join and you can help me. If you're already a practicing medium and you've been doing this for 50 years, 40 years, come on board. Help me. Help me understand. We're all a family. I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys. You have a wonderful, wonderful day. And remember, I love you. See ya.